The Rocking Al Show.
Here are 4 ways to get ahead of most people.
Step 1. Become insanely competitive. I don't buy into the saying it's the taking part that matters. The only reason to take part should be to ultimately win. Our education system is mostly to blame for this thinking, as it has failed to prepare today's youth for the realities of the world. Just think about it. If you got your friend to do your maths homework because he was the top in the class, you would be punished for cheating. In life, if you got a numbers guy to help you in your business, that's called hiring a chief financial officer and is applauded. The world is honestly harder than ever. But if you are serious about getting ahead of everyone else, then you are going to have to get good at playing the game of life on this harder level. Step 2. Become hyper-obsessive. Another phrase I absolutely hate is work-life balance. There can be no work-life balance when you want to get ahead. I think this idea of balance is, more often than not, an excuse for people to take it easy. You need to want to achieve more than you want to breathe. I wouldn't let myself forget where I was heading when I built my million-dollar businesses. I even said to my girlfriend that she needs to accept that I am selfish with my work, and it will always come first. Now I am able to relax this rule a bit more. However, I set the expectation, as I knew that I couldn't be distracted by a partner that wasn't fully supportive of my mission. Step 3. Become a producer. The truth is, for the world to go round, we need consumers. People to watch mindless entertainment, buy products, and fall into bad debt so that the 1% of people can reap the rewards. I know it sounds bad, but if you created something and there was no one to buy it, then you couldn't become rich. I like to think of it like a sliding scale. There is such a thing as a bad question, with producer on one side and consumer on the other. I've always aimed to slide my scale more towards the producer end of the spectrum. When I was younger, I gave up the things I wasn't too worried about, such as parties with people I wasn't that close to. Instead, I'd use that time to work on my product designs. Even if you are able to push your scale just a little bit towards the producer end, then you will get ahead of most people, as they aren't even aware they go through life fully on consumer mode. Step 4. Become better at asking questions. Lots of people will say find a mentor. However, they are very vague about how to actually do that. The secret lies in the questions you ask. When I was a kid, I loved model planes. I didn't stop asking my dad about them, so he took me to a model flying club. The members at the club loved my enthusiasm, and one of them, a successful businessman called David, took me under his wing. He would give me tips and tricks to make my models fly better. I'd implement them, and then he would have even more for me next time. As I got older, his advice slowly shifted into business tips, and I applied the same principles of listening and taking action. So if you want to be rich, then you need to learn to ask better questions. There is someone out there that knows everything you need to know, and with social media, it's easier than ever to extract it from them. But I hate to break it to you, there is such a thing as a bad question. Never say, "Can I ask you for some advice?" Be clear and concise with what you want, and even if the person is famous, you will probably get a reply. If you succeed, you will escape the message requests and now have a direct line of communication to use whenever you want. Just make sure you take action before asking another question. Thank you.
I hope you found this podcast informative. If you have any comments about this or the other episodes, please comment below. I'll be looking forward to reading them. Until next time, goodbye everybody. The Rocking Al Show.